Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I made a video on here, but I'm back in full swing and I did some damage at the most recent Sephora sale, as you guys can see. So we're gonna be reviewing and testing out these products. I have not really tried them out, so it's gonna be a first impressions for me as well, letting you know what I think and which products are worth your money and which not so much. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I just clip back my hair. I'm about to put my contacts in and then we can get started on the makeup. Some of these products are restocks because they're my tried and true holy grails, and the other couple of products are new ones that I'm testing out for the very first time. So yeah, exciting video all around. So I just went in with my regular toner and now I'm going in with these Thirst Burst elf drops for some hydration. These are supposed to be a dupe for Glow Recipe brand. So yeah, I mean, as far as dupes go, I think this is a pretty product. I just feel like it could be a bit more glowier if it wants to compare with the Glow Recipe, but that's my only complaint really. My blemishes are still pretty visible. Just pulling my eyebrows up a little bit with spoolie. Next I'm going in with the elf Power Grip Primer. After I go in with the primer, I like to brush them up one more time. Now I'm going in with my regular Maybelline eyebrow gel. This is the Brow Precise Fiber Volume. I like to use this because it gives my sparse brows a fuller look. Now I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a very cool palette, but it's so tried and true that it just takes me back to my old days of makeup. Dipping into this shade right here. Oh, I forgot how much pigment this packs on. I'm gonna tap into one of the lighter shades. This one looks a little sparkly. Let's do this one. Oh, they're both sparkly, I see. So if you ever pick up the Jaclyn Hill palette again, be prepared to be amazed by it. Whoa, I'm loving this look. You guys see that? Like, oh, this Jaclyn Hill palette is still going so strong. And I bought it like a long time ago. Maybe I'll just soften out the edges because I don't want it to look like a harsh line. Now I'm going in with the Essence 24 Ever Ink Liner. I love this liner. Trust the process, guys. It's gonna come together. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. Playing around with makeup used to give me so much joy back in 2016, but I feel like modern day 2020s, 2026 namely, has just robbed any joy of, you know, connecting with hobbies. I think I like what I see, but I'm gonna have to fix up the wing a little bit. I like the way the eyeliner is looking now. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some Ardell Eco Lashes. This is in number 451. I like these for a very natural look, so this is perfect for what I'm going for right now. For lash glue, I'm using the AOA A+ Super Glue. This glue has never disappointed me and it's only $1, so don't even think about this. Literally just click buy because this is so good. See how natural that is? Like, so I'm going in with my Huda Beauty color corrector in this shade. Anywhere that I have blemishes or hyperpigmentation. I'm going in with an angled brush like this, and I'm gonna blend it out. So I might have used a bit too much color corrector. You definitely don't need as much as I applied, so don't come for me, but yeah, color corrector you usually don't even need that much anyways. I don't know, I just always end up taking things overboard when it comes to makeup. Next I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. I'm in the shade Toasted Coconut. I didn't actually get this foundation in this Sephora sale, but I got it last Sephora sale and I've just been loving it ever since. By the way guys, in case you couldn't tell, I'm a glam girly through and through. Like, I love me a good full coverage look. So I'm just using a denser brush because again, I love the full coverage look. I live for it. And I don't want a brush to take away my full coverage moment. Sorry, a blender, a beauty blender, to take away my full coverage moment. I'm still gonna bring a beauty blender in just to smooth over everything that we've done so far. Smooth over everything. And I love how I don't have to work super quickly with the Huda Beauty foundation. Good foundation that you can pick up from Sephora if you're in the market for foundation. Now I'm just going in with the Kaale concealer. I have the Huda one as well, but that is just so high coverage. And I was trying to keep this look a little bit natural, but as always, I've gone overboard because I just am obsessed with the glam look. And with another identical densely packed brush as the one we used for color corrector, I'm just blending out the concealer. Yeah, I don't usually let my concealer sit around, but I hear that's useful if you want more coverage. Huda Beauty Concealer Cookie Dough. This Huda concealer is a little bit closer to my skin tone, so I'm just going in with it on the blemishes that are very hard to cover at this moment. Smoothing that over with the bigger kabuki brush that I used earlier. And I don't think I'll smooth that over with the beauty blender. I absolutely do not want to lose coverage there. Now I'm going in with the Rare Beauty Sculpting Stick in the shade Always Sunny. Don't ever do too much. A little bit always goes a long way. I'm not going to do my nose because I'm going to do powder contour later on. So yeah, I usually skip the nose. I don't like too much makeup clunking up near the nose. Now I'm taking a pretty precise angled brush for the cheeks, and I'm just gonna blend that upwards. Make sure you don't blend it downwards, otherwise it will drag your face down. And you actually want to look more lifted when you're applying bronzers. Now I'm going in with the Patrick Ta for Face Blush in the shade She's Blushing. This is a more natural shade. It's kind of brownish red. And I'll just go in with the cream formula. But I will smooth it over with powder later. Okay, now let's unbox this Huda Beauty blush in the shade Cupcake. I used to have Pound Cake, but I felt like that was making me very yellow. More yellow than I needed to be, so I opted for Cupcake. And one thing about the new packaging is you can actually take off the lid, which I think is so useful. Remember to always go over your under eyes, once again with the beauty blender, so that your concealer doesn't settle in the fine lines before you apply that powder. And just overall, I just like to go over the beauty blender in case anything settled before I go in with the powder. I'm not gonna go in fully with the Huda Beauty powder because if you recall, I did also buy the Sephora Blur It powder in the shade Unit. I think that's what it's called anyway. But I want to go in with a little bit of this purple shade. I think this is like a dupe for the Huda one. I'm gonna do a little bit of that purple shade up here. Because I've been seeing this trick that if you go in with a regular powder and then you go in with a purple powder at the edges, it makes your face look really lifted, which is what I'm going for right now. I won't be setting the whole face with the purple powder, but yeah, I do, first impressions, I do like this powder. I can give you updated impressions if that is something you're interested in, but as of now, this is a win. I'm just going to powder the rest of my face with that cupcake shade from Huda Beauty. I definitely know how to go ham with powder, so yeah. I'm just gonna sweep away any excess powder because I definitely put too much on, just as expected. I even got in my hair a little bit. That's okay though. We're gonna go over with a different blush this time. This is the Fenty Beauty blush in the shade Petal Poppin'. And I also got this blush last Sephora haul, not this haul, but for the sake of the video, I'm just using this blush. It gives We're trying out the Sephora lip liner. These are supposed to be transfer proof, like the NYX ones. This is the shade Espresso Line. I actually like this product, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. I just don't like how the applicator is hard to dispense out. But like longevity wise, I have tried this lip liner and I love it. So I also got this shade Rosewood in the same lip liner, and I'm just inserting that clip here. Today we're going to be trying the Morphe Soul Matte in the shade Dearest. I don't know why I've never seen any beauty influencer talk about these, and I just feel like it's so weird because they're at such a good price point and they have beautiful shades as well. So I don't know. I'll have to be the first one to review this and get the hype going with this then. This is the shade Dearest highlight. I also have the shade Honey, and I'll insert a clip of me using that shade in the video as well so you can see what it looks like, but it's not going to be the shade I apply today. Okay, side note, I forgot to mention that I also got this Huda Beauty lip gloss in the shade She's Flirty, and I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. Definitely grab. Just using the NARS Laguna bronzer for some nose contour. Because we have to make our nose look small and snatched. Right, girls? I messed up the nose contour a little bit. I'm gonna have to brush it away with my little brush. But I think it should be fine because this brush does take off the excess. Okay, I think that's fine. We can't get it the most slimmest nose today because I have to be somewhere. But it's good enough for today. Our beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten Tour Highlight. to work this bad guy, the Morphe setting spray. This has crazy claims that make it the most suitable for the summer season. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out and see if it holds up to those claims. Alright, so here is the final look. Thank you so much guys for tuning in to my channel. Subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell icon so you stay updated to my posts. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial and review / first impressions. Bye!